Hello, hello. Happy Friday, everyone. How's it going? Michelle?
I'm good. I'm glad you're on.
Yeah, of course. How's it going? Rich, Thrift and Buy, and Duncan VR, our official moderator. He says he's actually asking, have any of you gals been flipping any good items? That's a good question. What do you think this week, Michelle? Have we flipped good stuff
Yeah,
this week?
yeah.
What do you think?
Well, yesterday we sold a bunch of stuff, so I was kind of shocked that I had to package a bunch of items today. We sold a Furby. Do you remember those? Do you guys remember Furbies?
Totally. I
Um,
remember the movie. That's a movie, right? Or is it just a toy? Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of Gizmo, the movie with the. Never mind.
it looks like Gizmo, but it's like you have to like give some kind of command, and then the Furby would do random things. Did you have one before?
I've never had one, but I've seen. I think I've seen them.
Ah. So yeah, we sold a Furby today. What else did we sell?
I have no idea. That's a good question. I've been like my head has been in my secular like jobs. I've been working on grades. This was the last week of the semester, so the next 3 weeks I get to be much more involved in the business. I'm excited about that. Yeah, no, I don't know what else. So you're the one that ships things out, so I feel like you have a better idea. Sometimes I just have to wait till Monday to know what happened
That's
during the
true.
week.
I
Yes,
I only focus on shipping because sometimes I don't really think either. We sold a jewelry box.
that was
I think
cool.
that's cool.
Like a vintage glass jewelry box. It was really beautiful with mirrors, like a mirrored jewelry box. Yep,
And we sold a pair of shoes.
a
We
pair of
sold
shoes.
a jacket. So it's random things. A little bit here, a little bit there.
Rich is saying, Marina, how are you feeling this evening? Much, much better, Rich. Yesterday, this is what happened. So I was finishing grades. I'm a teacher in my day job. And after I finished the grades, I just passed out the rest of the day. I was like so exhausted. So I'm really, really sorry. When I woke up, I wasn't sure what time it was. It was like 9 or 10 p.m. at night. So I apologize. Thanks for holding down the fort, Michelle. And Duncan, I know you were very active in the chat, as well as Rich. Thank you guys so much. So we'll get started then. My name is Marina.
My name is Michelle.
And we've been buying treasures for the last couple of years. We're on our third year now doing this. And we like to share our journey with you. So the reason we got started is because we needed a little extra money. We found out like, wow, you can really make an income doing this. So first year, went well. We were able to kind of just use our money to pay off some bills, a big bill, our backyard, and our dog's surgery. This year, it's been a little crazy because we've been like kind of trying to figure out what we enjoy doing. And so we're going to be getting together soon with the CPA to help us plan and really make the most of our business for next year, 2021. So today, though, is Fun Fact Friday, and we want to discuss dumpster diving.
Dumpster diving. What is dumpster diving? We'll talk about dumpster. Actually, do you know any dumpster divers?
I don't know anyone who specializes in it, but I do know I know people who have done it and have found amazing things. My uncle, my cousins, they talk about how they do home cleanings, and they talk about how in the rich people's homes dumpsters you can find really valuable items. Yes.
You know what I thought of? Sometimes like when you see like people throwing out stuff on the side road, that's dumpster diving in a way because you are taking people's
Yeah.
trash.
Well, that's exactly. I mean, yeah, totally. Like that's not like a physical dumpster, but it is like going to the trash if someone doesn't pick it up. 100%. Yeah.
Awesome. I will get started. We've got quite a few people. You want to do some shout outs?
100%. Yeah, you go for it, Michelle.
Oh, I can't see them anymore. You're going to have to do it.
So hello to Noel. Hey, happy Friday, everyone. And Bill, how you doing? I think Bill's been really, really busy this week, which is totally fine. Bill, us too. We've been balancing our day jobs and like our business, so no worries. And yeah, Bill said we finally got a CPA last year. Super need them. Yeah, we realize now we need to kind of give some professional all the responsibility, and that's going to be a big weight off of our shoulders also. So we're excited about that. G Yasso in the house. Hello, everyone.
Hello, my web promos.
Bill from Washington said he's tired from shoveling all the snow we got today. Wow, you got snow today and then you shoveled it yourself. That's amazing. You're probably going to get really large, what is it, like shoulder and bicep muscles from that, right? And too. I don't even know.
Hey, Duncan, is dumpster diving a thing in Australia? Let us know.
So this is a good good comment. Duncan said, dumpster diving, don't you need a wetsuit and a gas mask to do that? That sounds about right to me. Though maybe we'll see some pictures of how, those who have dedicated themselves to doing this, what they do. So shall we get started, Michelle?
Yes. So first, let's define what is dumpster diving. The phrase actually came in the 1980s as a rampant consumerism resulted in wastefulness and the search for better items because people throw away perfectly fine items. That's a good definition.
I stopped you from throwing away a perfectly fine coffee carafe, and we sold that online for a nice profit.
Oh, God. Yeah, we dumpster dive our own trash bin. Do you want to talk about it?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean, Michelle.
You want to talk about the story, how we dumpster dive our own trash bin?
I don't know the story. I thought I just told it. But if you have something in mind, you go ahead and tell it.
Oh, well, no, so we had a coffee maker and it wasn't working anymore. I threw the whole thing in the trash and Marina was like, don't throw that. You could still sell it. So I dumpster dive and grabbed the carafe back.
There you go. Michelle she dumpster dived in our own, what do you call it? Is it, wait, dove?
Dumpster.
In our own trash can.
Yeah.
So Duncan VR, I think he's based in Australia. Is that right? Or New Zealand?
Yep.
Sorry.
Australia.
Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse. Okay, let's move on. So he says, over here, we put the trash on the side of the road and councils pick up on certain days. Thrifters come along and pick out what they want before it's collected. Okay, so that's interesting. That's like totally normal there.
Yep. So Marina, what are some common terms for dumpster diving?
Okay, so on the slide that Michelle put together, it says curb shopping, containering, trash picking. That one makes sense. Skipping, totting, skip salvaging, and skip diving.
Never heard of these terms except maybe curb shopping.
That sounds nice. I like that word better than dumpster diving.
Yeah, so there is actually such a thing as professional dumpster diver. I've never heard of them, but this is really cool. So this guy, his name is Matt Malone. He actually is in the tech industry and he works for a security company. He is still making six figures, but at the same time, he likes to dumpster dive. So he started dumpster diving 9 years ago, and basically how it started was, one night he decided to poke around in neighboring trash bins, including the dumpster of Office Max. And inside, he discovered a whole bunch of printers, discontinued lines that were still in the boxes. So he took the printers home and put them in his garage, but he couldn't stop wondering what else was out there in the dumpster of Austin. So this guy's from Austin. And so after that, he started looking into different places, including Home Depot, Big Lots, Sears, Best Buy, and a few others. And he just dumpster dived in all those places. And he came back, he found building tools, power tools, HEPA filters, electronics. And he had a garage sale to, sell all the stuff. And he ended up selling you know, a lot of it. And he had, within a week, he had a little more than $3,000.
That's quite amazing. That's an amazing story, and an amazing way to get started. I did hear though, because like this is becoming, more normalized, and especially for those who are trying to again save the planet and not allowing these items in perfectly good condition go to the where I mean, where are they going to end up? Right, the landfill is where they're
Mm-hmm.
going to go because they're in trash cans. And so the crazy thing about this though is that it happens every day. Retail stores throw perfectly good items in the dumpsters every single day. And because there's been more videos and more publicity on this, the retail stores are now putting locks on the bins of the trash cans, which is kind of sad because it's like, I mean, at least it's not going to go to the landfill. It's in the
That's
trash
right.
can. Why does it matter? Like, I don't know. I wish
So
that they didn't
we're
do
gonna
that.
talk about, yeah, we're gonna talk about the legality of it too, because I was thinking about that. So here's another story, Marina.
Yeah, sure. So this is a woman. Her name is Amber Elizabeth Stevens, and Stevens basically she's is she the freelance internet marketer,
Yes,
Michelle? Okay.
yes.
So she's 48 years old, and she's been dumpster diving for more than 10 years now. So it's definitely something that could quickly turn into a hobby, right? Especially if you live in like a nice area where you can find some nice items. But basically, the decor in her home is largely from neighborhood trash bins, she said. So Stevens stressed her latest find. Sorry, this is wrong. That's not what I meant to read. Um, Stevens says that her latest find was a pomegranate by Marc Jacobs, which is a $130 fragrance. So she found that recently during just a stroll, like when basically what Duncan said, when people are walking and then they run into the dump, what people throw away, and then you check the trash, right? But basically, she said like most divers are going to go out at night or early in the morning, right? But for her, she's not doing this like as a way of life because she does have a day job. She's just really doing this, to be more resourceful, save the planet. She said that she saved more than $400 in her last couple of hauls alone, bringing home clothes, shoes, handbags, and even a laundry basket.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's really sad. I feel like, there's a recycling bin, right? And I feel like there's a trash bin. I feel like there's like a bin that be like used items that's still usable. I don't know. All right. So this next story is a man from Texas. He actually dumpster dived and he found a violin. He took it to the Antique Roadshow. I think that's a TV show on PBS. And it turned out that the violin was made by Giuseppe Pedrazzini, one of the most famous Italian violin makers. So this item is actually worth $50,000. So pretty amazing information and story.
That's amazing. I wish I could find a violin or any musical instrument in the trash can. That would be awesome. But also like another live that we had, remember Michelle, we were talking about unconventional items to sell online and empty, remember Bill was there, empty expensive wine bottles sell for a lot of money, even if they're empty. So a good place to dumpster dive is in the back of restaurants. Expensive restaurants, of course.
That's true. That's a really good idea. All right. Would you like to discuss on this slide?
Yeah, just wanted to quickly review Rich's comment here. He says that, Marina, they have to do that due to liability concerning, I think, the locks. You would not believe the things people sue businesses for. That makes so much sense, Bill. Yeah, if someone is dumpster diving and they fall in there, they could potentially sue the company because they're probably on their property or on the, someone's property, right? So totally makes sense. Thanks, Rich, for saying that. Much appreciated. And then Duncan said, over here, they throw out brand new goods with prices still on them. You can even find money jars full of coins if you look hard enough. That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, I remember I used to throw away really good condition stuff, and now I regret it because I could have sold them.
You like were about to do that a couple months ago. Not to
I
remind you
know
again,
because
but
in my
I
head,
saw
I'm like,
you.
yeah, in my head, I just want to get rid of it. Like that was my only thought, you
Hey
know.
guys, I'm always dumpster diving everything Michelle's tryring to throw away in the house. I also rescued Tupperware that I saw going in the trash with the lid on. So don't throw things away around me. I'm going to rescue them. So is dumpster diving legal? Sort of. The prevailing law comes from a 1988 Supreme Court ruling in California versus Greenwood, which held that when a person throws something out in a public space, they have no reasonable expectation of privacy. In other words, most of that stuff is fair game. Trespassing, however, is a different story. If you dig into a dumpster on private property, when that's up against the side of a building within a fenced enclosure or marked no trespassing, for example, you could get ticketed or even arrested. So that answers, probably your question, definitely answered my question on if it's legal.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a gray area. I wonder what if you pull out the dumpster outside of the trespassing area.
Right, but I don't know. If they have cameras and they saw you pulling it out, you're still on the property at the end of the day, right?
That's true.
Now, Rich said, Marina, even if they cut their finger, they can sue. So people can sue for almost anything these days. I mean, you must have a lot of money if you're going to sue because it's not cheap. And then Duncan said, yeah, if you're on someone else's property and get injured, they can sue the owners 100%.
And he said when a robber fell out of a roof of a house he was robbing, he tried to sue the owner for injuries. That's insane. What a story. What? That's crazy.
I've heard that one before. It's not like a new one. I've heard those stories before. Or yeah, like some, robber, going into your house or whatnot and they get hurt. Yeah, I've heard that.
Crazy. So what items are of value when dumpster diving? Books and periodicals?
Yeah, this is interesting because we actually acquired a encyclopedia set, and the guy that we acquired it from, he told me that if I didn't go pick it up immediately, he was going to just throw it in the trash. And yet we sold that set for about, what was it, $400?
Mm-hmm.
$300 to $400. And for him, it was trash. So I did want to mention that. So, I mean, if you are interested in saving such things from the landfill, one way definitely is fine. You can go into the dumpsters, but another way, is I don't think it's, I don't really know how illegal it is based on what Michelle said or what we said earlier. If somebody puts their items, in the trash can, right, on their street, it's up for grabs, really, right? Anyone can grab it before the trash man comes, right?
Yeah.
So, but if you wanted to do it a different way, you can always post an ad on Facebook or OfferUp or the neighborhood app. And you can say, hey, if you guys are going to get rid of anything, let me know. I can come pick it up if you're interested in helping. And you would be surprised. We've done that and we've gotten a lot of money from the items we sold from that, doing that also.
Yeah. Duncan has a really funny comment and that's why I was laughing. He says, if you're dumpster diving, do you look up the comps before you take the item?
That's a good one.
I don't know. I mean, you're already in a dumpster, I guess, so you can dump it back if it's not worth anything. That's really funny. Thanks, Duncan. All right.
Okay. Rich says in New York, if someone breaks in your house at night and you were to hurt them, you will have to prove that they intended to harm you. You can be sued and arrested for injuring the intruder. That is so scary. Wow. But it's important to know the laws because they're different in each state. So thanks for sharing that, Rich. Again, it's much appreciated. All of the wealth of knowledge and facts that you guys tell us is so appreciated by us and then whoever's listening to the podcast, because we upload every single live daily on our podcast.
So some other items that are of value when dumpster diving, including school supplies. Believe it or not, People spend a lot of money on school supplies, even including like textbooks and notebooks, and you can find those and you can sell them actually. The other thing is returned items. So for example, like in retailers, there are return items that possibly they can't sell it again, so they would put it in the dumpster. And e-waste, which is including electronics that are probably not working anymore, broken computers. There are recycling bin area where you could actually bring the electronics in and get money for everything, for the things you turn in, and it's by weight. So for example, it's like, I don't know, 50 cents per pound or something like that. So you could totally turn these into money. And don't forget, for parts only items, we sell a lot of things that are for parts.
Yeah, like the coffee carafe that you were going to throw away. So if you guys find like an old coffee machine or espresso machine, and it's maybe broken, whatever you can salvage that, like Michelle mentioned, that are parts, right, can sell for good money. So we ended up selling the coffee carafe that Michelle thought was, worthless for like $30, $40. So it was actually worth quite a lot.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Okay, yeah, best dumpster diving locations, which we've already said, are rich neighborhoods.
And rich neighborhoods also for garage selling. We found many really awesome items in those areas.
That's true. And estate sailing also.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, the thing about dumpster diving is that it's free. You don't have to pay anything.
Yeah, it's true.
So that's the best part. Yeah. And actually, I've heard from my cousin, her and her family, they have a home cleaning business, and they, in the rich people area in Los Angeles, and they found brand new, excellent quality furniture, clothing, shoes, you name it. And it was all like during trash day. Just go down the neighborhoods and then just pick up a bunch of stuff. So I want to do this one day. I think, Michelle, when we do it, we should make a video and post it on YouTube so everyone can check it out.
Yeah, I think this would be like a good reality TV show, dumpster diving.
It would. And Duncan has a really good idea. He said, you can save money right now dumpster diving for your partner's Christmas present. Love that. Yeah, if you're super like a penny pincher, you don't want to spend a lot of money, they wouldn't know, especially if it's new.
Good idea, Duncan.
By the way, something that wasn't on the list is, especially like if you're in the rich people area, are bags, boxes of designer clothing or items. So even if you just pick up a bunch of shoe boxes, I mean, even if they're just like Nike boxes, people want, when they're buying secondhand items online, they want the boxes. Mm-hmm. People will buy the boxes, without even anything inside of them. So, so those are very valuable also. Now, Rich said, forgot to mention, if an intruder enters your home and your dog attacks them, the intruder can sue you and you will lose it if you have no beware of dog sign on your house or in your yard. Oh, wow. Okay. We should probably get a beware of dog sign then for our pups. That's valuable information. Thank you, Rich.
That's insane. That's a crazy story.
Yes.
Another place, as we had mentioned, is big malls and retail stores. So as long as it's considered legal, you could dumpster dive, and I'm sure there are a lot of treasures in there. Something that we do, not currently, but I used to. I'm sure you did too. If you need boxes and for packaging, I guess we technically dumpster dive and grab boxes from these places.
Yeah, we have done that. We've gone to these retail stores to get cardboard boxes for our packing items. They just throw them away. So, I mean, yeah, we've definitely done that. We've dumpster dived to do that. Now, another thing that is money are empty iMac computer boxes are worth money. Empty anything Mac, iPhone cases, even if it's just a case, those are going to be worth money. People will buy those. I love it. Rich said, yes, even if they're harmless little dogs. Our dogs are so cute and little, but I think one of our dogs would bite someone if they intruded in our home. So
Yeah.
we definitely need to put up the sign.
So this is interesting. Ulta, the beauty store, I think it's a good place to dumpster dive because they have a lot of cosmetics and makeup that are probably like slightly used. So based on the research, the website recommended Ulta as a place to dumpster dive.
Yeah, we all know cosmetics and hair products are extremely expensive. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And if they even have like, things that are, because they expire. Makeup has expiration dates. So if they might throw those out. But guess what? People still buy expired items on eBay. So definitely I could see how this would be a money place to dumpster dive.
That's a really good point, Marina. I didn't think of that.
I pay attention. I'm always online, like looking around, trying to learn stuff.
All right, you're next.
Yeah, GameStop. GameStop is another wonderful place to dumpster dive. I love GameStop. It's a very popular store. You can get video games. You can get pop culture items there, and so check out GameStop for boxes. Right? Remember those sell. But even also just for old used video games.
Correct, and also the game guide, like they have books or magazines that tells you how to play game. Those are supposedly worth money. I think we sold one, the Final Fantasy guide.
Oh, they have guides that they throw out. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are worth a lot of money. 100%. Yes.
And the last place is schools and universities. So Marina, you're a teacher. You would probably know what people throw away. Based on my research, a lot of furnitures, supposedly, and books, textbooks, and supplies. What do you think?
100%. Yes. Oftentimes, departments in schools don't know what to do with the old books. They get too many. They expire. There's a new edition. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw them away in the trash cans. Try to look for end of semester terms, like when teachers are cleaning out their classrooms, departments are cleaning out their classrooms. Check during those times. Textbooks are worth quite a bit of money on places like eBay and Amazon. Duncan said, does expired anti-wrinkle cream sell well? I think, again, anything expired has the potential to sell well. People get really kind of, what do you call it? Like close or attached to items. And once they like don't have them anymore, they like, what do you call when they don't make them anymore?
Discontinued?
When they're discontinued, people will buy expired ones. Yes, of course.
That's funny. And I think that's it.
Rich did have one more comment of advice. He said, I would be careful dumpster diving for cosmetics due to sanitary issues. Yes. No worries. No worries on any typos or anything like that. Happens all the time. I'm a teacher and I make a bunch of typos all the time. So sorry. But yeah, so that was cool. And we hope to, like, once COVID is gone, I don't know when, but we want to do this. We want to go dumpster diving. If anything, we want to go to the rich people's homes on trash day and pick up all of their really nice things that they're throwing away and flipping them or keeping the nice ones for ourselves.
We've got a comment.
Okay, so G Yasso says, there are a couple of good dumpster diving YouTube channels, like one who dumpster dives in a big retail stores and another who dumpster dives apartment complexes. Ooh, do you happen to know the names of the channels, G Yasso, so we could put them in the comment? If not, after the live, you can add them to the comment so other people can watch the videos. There was this one dumpster diver that I used to follow. She was a mom. She has like 4 or 5 kids or something. And I used to follow her, and she would get all sorts of random, really cool items. She was like an expert at it also. Duncan said, so where are you both finding each other's Christmas presents? That's a good question. Well, we found our Christmas presents online, actually.
We have already purchased our Christmas presents.
Yes. But how about you, Duncan? Where are you finding your Christmas presents? And Rich said they are saying that by June, COVID will be gone. I hope so. Okay, Gieso has the name. She said Resell Killers does the retail stores, and the other one is Mom
the
eBay. Awesome. Thank you so much for providing that information.
Thank you.
Check them out if you're interested in seeing some professional dumpster divers on YouTube. And Michelle, let's go to our meme. All right. So we have a picture of the old Batman and Robin, the cartoon version, which I used to watch, I think. No, I used to watch the real version, like the TV show. Anyway, Batman is slapping Robin, and Batman says, let's see here. Hold on. It says,
can you read it?
Okay, yeah. It says, anyone can dumpster dive. You just have to take the plunge. And then Robin says, but dumpster diving is gross and for poor people. Intuitive message below says, anyone can dumpster dive, but you have to take initiative. That's funny, Michelle. The joke is on you, because apparently, you can make quite a bit of money if you know what you're doing. Okay, cool. And Duncan said he forgot to buy his wife a Christmas present. So Duncan, you're going to have to go dumpster diving to find your wife that present. If you don't get another one soon. And Rich said, that looks like apprehending a shoplifter in the picture there. So thank you guys for joining us tonight on this beautiful Friday night. Michelle and I are probably going to play video games this evening. She wants to play Uncharted on PlayStation, and I will probably watch her for about an hour. And so what are you guys gonna do? And I think that's it. We're gonna call it a night tonight and just hang out and enjoy ourselves. What are you gonna do? Hey, Lizette, happy Friday. We're about to head out. Oh, hey, Duncan said I'll buy her some Hokkien noodles. That sounds bomb. Michelle would be happy with that Christmas present.
Duncan, how do you know what Hokkien noodle is? I speak Hokkien. That's like another language I speak, a dialect.
Thank you so much, Lizette. We're going to enjoy our time off this evening. And everyone have a wonderful weekend, because we're not going to see you guys until Monday. So the plan for the weekend is relisting. If you saw Poshmark, sharing your closet, your friends' closets, and, continue sourcing and listing all of this month until January, because this is when our sales are the best of the best, right? So Michelle relisted yesterday and we sold stuff today. So it totally works. Sold stuff that had been sitting there for a while on Mercari. So if you're not selling it on Mercari, check it out. And so let's see here. We have a comment from Rich. He said, I just purchased a box of Hot Wheels from Dollar Tree. Yes, congratulations. That's awesome. You could sell those out on lots online. And Lizette said, sorry, Queen Bee's Live is Friday nights. No worries. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. So thank you guys again. And we look forward to see you Monday. And we're going to find out what's sold on Monday during the week. Best of luck with your sales this weekend. Contact us on Instagram through direct message if you want to chat with us. And we hope that you have a wonderful and beautiful weekend. And thanks again. See you on Monday.
Also, thank you, Duncan, for moderating. We appreciate you. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Have a great weekend.